Welcome to the Glow Getters podcast. My name is Fahey-Ahrndt, and I'm your host. I teach and inspire leaders to step into their productive selves and find their true potential. I'm a passionate creative and scientist with over 8 years of healthcare leadership experience. At age 25, I stepped into my first management role and didn't find the leadership advice I was looking for. So here I'm giving you the tools to end burnout and enjoy a vibrant career and life. Glad you're here to learn and grow with me. Now, on with the show. Hey Glow Getters listeners, oh my gosh, I am pumped to be talking to you from my brand new mic. So I told you on one of the most recent podcasts that my hubby got me a new Yeti microphone because he knows how passionate I am about podcasting and recording, and I almost have about 2,000 listens on this podcast. It's like 1,900 something, and I'm just like, whoa. I feel so grateful. And it's just really cool that people tune in every time I post a new episode to check it out. And so it's worth upgrading the quality of the recording just so that, you know, I'm literally in your ear, which is like one of the most personal things that you can think of. It sounds kind of crazy when I say that, but it's true. I'm right there in your ear. So I want the quality of the podcast to be good for you guys and to put out valuable content for you. So I was really moved to come on and just create this ad hoc podcast. This is episode 46. Sidebar, I was really disappointed in myself that when I launched number 45 that I wasn't like 45. So any of you who know the news channel that I used to watch growing up, I'm not sure if that's a Midwest thing or if that's nationwide. Anyways. So I just felt really compelled to come on here and do an episode and talk to you guys about something really cool that I have going on. And you're kind of the first ones to hear it. I feel like you're my loyal followers, listeners. And so I'd like to just kind of give you the deets before anybody else really. I haven't really talked about it on social media yet, and it's certainly not on YouTube yet. So I came and talked about this on one of my most recent episodes that I started a YouTube channel. So essentially what it is an extension of this podcast. So I really use this podcast to be intentional about talking to you about leadership topics because I find that a lot of folks in leadership, why I created it was because I was not finding the advice that I needed as a young leader. I was like Googling and Pinteresting like young leader tips, like new leader tips, and I wasn't finding a lot. And over the last year or so, it's sort of molded into, these are really good tips for young professional leaders, but for all leaders too. And it's sort of a reflection of my journey as a young leader, transitioning through so many different roles from education coordinator to lead, tech specialist, supervisor, and now being a manager. And so it's sort of a culmination. And most recently, I've really felt like this is one of my huge passions and callings is to help people really improve their leadership skills and honestly to feel successful each and every single day. You know, we go to work every day and we come home and sometimes we just feel like we're running around in circles and we wonder, like, what did we get done? Were we accomplished? And was it a good day? And if you have a pulse on what makes you successful, then it's really easy to leave at the end of the day knowing whether or not you actually were successful, whether or not you completed this huge to-do list. So in the intro music to this video, I talk about helping leaders step into their productive selves. And I am a type 3 Enneagram. So you guys may or may not know this, but that's the achiever type. So I'm like super inclined to want to be like uber productive, which to me used to mean like checking so many things off my list and just sort of like, how much can I get done in a day? It was almost like a competition with myself. And I found myself trying to fill as much space as possible with action items. Whereas, you know, by the way, Kayla, it's cool to rest too. Actually, it's needed and necessary to rest too, to be a better leader, to be a better human. I actually wrote in my journal today that I felt like with the pandemic, I've slowed down a little bit in that thinking. And guess what? I'm actually a better mom, a better wife, a better leader because I've created space for myself. Who knew? Right, you guys? It's so hard to see it when you're on the inside, but from the outside looking in, that was probably pretty obvious. So anyways, I just felt really called during the pandemic to transition this podcast and take it a step further to give you better value, like more value, which for me has always been, maybe I could do like a video series. In the past, I've done some teaching for the university, and I loved recording videos and presentations, voicing it over. But it was always fun when people could see me and I could react to people. And so I can't be always in the same room with folks right now. And I know it's almost hard to get certain trainings. And so I thought, well, let me just record myself and post videos on YouTube. And so I think I have like 6 videos up there right now about leadership. So if you haven't checked it out, the link's in the show notes. But my account's right now, it's just Kayla Fahey-Ahrndt. You can find me on there. And my channel is called The Leadership Collaborative because I'm starting this membership for leaders to have monthly content for me on a membership platform. So I'm using Mighty Networks. And also so that people can collaborate internally in there and have a safe and fun place to bounce ideas off of and really chat about this. So it's a professional, but a really fun and safe space for folks to come improve their leadership skills and to also get access to me. So access to me to help coach you through your leadership journey and experience. So I talked about this being open, and this is the exclusive details I want to give you guys first before I launch tomorrow. So I recorded a video that's going to post on YouTube tomorrow on my channel. So I'm recording this on July 31st, 2020. It's going to post tomorrow, August 1st, 2020. And what it's going to be talking about is my brand new course. So I have had the membership open sort of soft because I've just been adding content to it, but really not promoting, anybody to join yet. But now I'm sort of doing like an official hard launch where I'm like, hey, it is open for business. We're going to run. So I'm going to announce that tomorrow on my video that the membership is open. And also that at the same time, I'm launching my first course. It's very structured in Mighty Networks. Essentially, there's like sections and modules you move through. Yes, you get to click the done button, like complete, move on. So it's very satisfying. There are videos in there, and there's a PDF that you get that is a course guide with all of the content in there, and it walks you through all the exercises and the information. So what is the course about, Kayla? Let's hear it. So it's called The Leader Toolkit. And so tomorrow's video, I want you to go check it out on YouTube when it posts tomorrow. So make sure that you go to YouTube and hit subscribe so that you get the notification in the YouTube app. So download the YouTube app on your phone or your tablet, subscribe, then you'll get notified when I post the video. So I'm going to give you more in depth on the content of the course, but here's just sort of the outline. So there's 4 modules. Before those, you're going to have an intro with expectations about the course, just high level. It's meant to be self-paced. So you can like grab the course whenever you want. You can start it whenever you want. You can go as fast or as slow through the course as you like. And however, everybody that is in the course will have, because it's part of my membership site, you'll have this community around the course. So there'll be place where you can go post. There's like a wall. There's, we can do polls, everything. So we can have like chats and conversations around the course content, and you'll be supported, and I'll be in there giving you coaching and feedback in real time as people are taking these courses, which is super cool. So it's like an exclusive community where you have more access to me directly about leadership topics and other people who are also going through the same thing. And so it's very collaborative, hence the name of the membership. So you'll have the expectations, introduction, and then the 4 modules are like this. The first one is a learning plan. So I give you questions to answer to sort of reflect and learn about your organization, the people, the politics, the culture, so that you can better understand where you're starting from. So this course is really meant for either you're brand new in your role, maybe you've been with the org for a while, but you're brand new in your role. It's for people who are maybe changing jobs in a different organization. So you're brand new to the org and you need to learn about your team. I will say if you're experienced and you've been with the team for a while, I think this is probably not the best course for you. However, the content is super good for your team. And if you take the course, you may find some nuggets in there that you might want to share with your new leaders. But you can kind of assess and see what you think based on the following topics and modules. I also think it could be helpful for someone who's experienced, who's been with the org for a while, who wants like a fresh start and to like reflect and see where is the team really, and then kind of start with a clean slate. So if you feel like you've been struggling and you're not finding success, or you need some like plan or toolkit for your team, this could be for you in that case. The second module is called Intentional Time and Calendar Optimization. So I'm going to teach you what's worked for me and how to create a leader standard work so that you can intentionally decide what's on your calendar, set boundaries for when you start and end work, also to know like when to jump. So maybe things are coming up for you and you need to decide, like, do I work on this today? How much time do I spend on it? Do I delegate it? How do I know if it's important or urgent? Like, how do I make those decisions so that you can feel fresh every single day, come back and feel successful every single day, intentionally be a proactive leader rather than reactive and feeling behind. It's so great. I teach you all about time blocking, but all about like intuitive calendar organization, again, boundaries, all of that stuff that I've gone through. It's going to be really fun. This is probably my favorite part of the course. The third module is all about knowing your people and knowing yourself. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give you tools to structure your one-on-ones with your team, to go Gemba and learn and walk around and see where the work is done. I'm also going to help you understand like some good ideas for understanding different personalities and how to work with different folks on your team and how to play on strengths and how to work on personal growth for them. I'm also going to talk about mindset for you, digging into what kind of a leader you are, learning about what preconceived notions or biases you have, really reflecting on those things so you can become more self-aware and have more emotional intelligence as a leader. The more aware we are of ourselves, I think the better we lead our teams because we have more empathy and we don't jump to conclusions or assumptions as easily because we know there's a lot of complexity in our inner self and it's not necessarily reflected on the outside, right? And so you can realize there's a lot going on in the inside of your people and it's your job to really understand that and make space for that and figure out how to help those people through those things, but also use them really well on your team and make people feel like a sense of purpose. So it's going to be a really fun and cool module. And the last module, the fourth module, is called Getting Results. So it is all about, I'm going to give you tools for visually managing your work. I'm going to give you tools for helping your team project manage, make decisions. I'm going to talk about dealing with some risk or uncertainty and how to make decisions through that. I'm going to talk about structured goals and continuous improvement for you and your team. And this is really, that's the last module because in order to get results, you really have to know your people and be intentional with your time and have awareness of politics, culture, structures, systems within your organization. Once you have a handle on those, gosh, it's like so limitless. You can do anything that you want to do within your organization. I truly believe that. I think that it's all your mindset, but you do need some tools. And so I'm going to help you get those and obtain those and find structure and templates to be able to pass that stuff on to new team members. So anyways, tomorrow, the 1st, I'm dropping a YouTube video that's going to be all about this Leader Toolkit course, but this is like the most important thing. So my birthday is on the 3rd, you guys. It's on August 3rd. You know probably that my daughter was born on my birthday as well, so it's our birthday. I'm pumped. It's going to be sweet. And so because I'm launching this on my birthday month, I'm like, let's just go all out. So typically I would price the course separately from the membership, but because I'm excited about my birthday. I decided, you know what? This is the first time I'm launching this. I'm going to do a free course. I'm going to give you all of the things I talked about just before this with the membership. So if you get the membership, which is $9.99 a month, so like less than $10 a month, you can get access to this course. And that's from August 3rd to the 8th. So how it's going to work is that from Monday to Friday, if you sign up for my email newsletter or click the link to get on the wait list, which is going to be in the link of the YouTube channel on Saturday, you will be able to get this course for free. So I'm giving you like hundreds of dollars of value, which has taken me years to obtain for free because I care so much about you guys and I want you to be able to have access to the course and give me feedback. So even if you're on the fence or you're like, I'm not sure if this is going to be right for me, I would say snag the membership because it's monthly. You can always cancel it if it's not your groove, but I know it's going to be. No hard feelings, right? It's all an experiment. And honestly, things work for us today and maybe they're not our jam tomorrow. So I'd say grab the membership and then you get the course. So you'll always have the PDF to the course. So even if you drop out of the membership, even if you don't have the access to those modules because they're within the membership, you're still going to have all the course content. So I'm really excited for you guys to have access to this and just to hear about it a day before so that you know about it. So yeah, I'm really excited. So August 3rd, Monday through the 8th, it's going to be free. Okay, I have one more exciting piece of news for you. So in the video, I say that you get on the membership starting, you can get the wait list on the 3rd. But really, when I post the video, I'm going to have that waitlist link live so people can just start going for it. So I would say, since you guys know about it, just go straight to the link on the YouTube channel in the video on the 1st and just sign up. And then you're going to get an email from me on Sunday probably or Monday saying, hey, it's live. Like, I'm excited. I got your request to be on the wait list, and I'm going to get you the link to the membership. It's going to be really, really sweet. Okay. I hope that was exciting news for you. It's exciting news for me. If you're still on the fence, just go to the YouTube channel and watch some of those videos. Hey, I'm learning and growing as I'm as I'm doing this. So some of the ones I posted like a month ago, like the editing isn't that great, but like the most recent one that's going to post on Saturday, it's much better. I have learned how to do a jump cut. I've learned how to brighten the video a little bit. I've learned how to make my custom logo and like some custom icons in Canva. I even learned how to make a GIF in Canva. So I have a GIF in the most recent video. Like, I feel like an uber nerd and I'm excited. So maybe I'll have to teach about how I figured those out so other people can learn. But yeah, so thanks so much, you guys, for listening. As always, if you like this episode, please go and give it a good rating, a 5-star rating, and give me a verbal or a text review. A text review. I learned in the Apple iTunes app, at least, you can just leave a review right there. You don't have to go to iTunes anymore, so it's super easy. And when I get new reviews, I like to call you out on the podcast and say thank you. And if you enjoyed this episode, if you're like uber pumped, take a screenshot of you listening to it, tag me in your Instagram stories at Kayla Fahey-Ahrndt, and let me know you're excited about watching the YouTube channel, this podcast, or the course, so then I can reach out and give you a thank you, repost that. So I hope you all are doing well. And as we move into August, the summer, my favorite month, my birthday month, and I'm going to be doing more episodes on the podcast and the YouTube channel in August, all about health and wellness as it pertains to leadership. I'm very excited. So since it's my birthday month, I want to glow. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be 30. 30. So since I'm going to be 30, I figured, all right, I'm going to just talk about like being my best version of myself and as that pertains to leadership. And I think it's going to be a really fun series. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for letting me share this exclusive, exciting news with you first. I appreciate you being loyal listeners. All right, talk soon. All right, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to the Glow Getters podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave me a good rating and review on iTunes. It really helps me get this podcast in front of other people. If you'd like to connect with me, please follow me on Instagram at Kayla Fahey-Ahrndt. And you can always check out my website for more content, blog posts, and recipes at glowgetterslife.com. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.